the ultimate keyboard mod.
It's cancelled, and it's your fault. The last time I modded the Pewdiepie keyboard, you guys did not like it. I got a bunch of comments saying stuff like,
Please stop making videos, you stupid.
that's the wrong comment.
You didn't mod it, you made a whole new keyboard.
And to that, I just have to say, fine. This time, I'll use all of the parts in some way, and I'll even stick to a $20 budget. Does that work for you? Huh? Cool.
This is the new Pewdiepie keyboard. It's red, overpriced, and whilst improved, the stabilizers are still in dire need of some work. But do not worry, I have invented a new way of modding stabilizers that gets the process down to 3 seconds. My secret? I realized if you just take out the boring parts and only show the beginning and the end, you can save literal minutes. It's insane, but not quite as cool as Shopify. More from them later.
The elimination of rattle is complete.
I am down $8 for lubricant. Crytux isn't cheap, but we'll use it again for the switches. Fun fact, I haven't lubed my own switches for like 6 months.
Okay, no, I'm joking.
And the reason I hate lubing switches is because somebody always dies. Gatron Red, number 24. One of his pins snapped clean off. I said a prayer for him and his family. And I threw him in the bin.
Also, I'm using these Desky switch films, which are like, I don't know, $7, so
2 hours and 61 switches later, the board was ready to be reassembled with some free polyfill to improve acoustics. All that remains is a... done. And with money to spare.
Yeah, I really love the part where you let your viewers bully you into doing what they want. That was really good.
What? I didn't let them bully me into... Oh my goodness.
You didn't mod it, you made a whole new keyboard.
Oh!
You really stood up for yourself, didn't you?
Now I'm gonna have to start twit-longering and apologizing for every joke I make.
I should have called them MX African American.
This can't be happening. This can't be.
Sunglasses. That's so cringe. This is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna mod this keyboard however I want, and you men at home are gonna sit and enjoy it, okay? Yes, you, who else would I be talking to? Alright, cool. Also, why have you not liked and subscribed to this channel yet? Yeah.
This is still the new Pewdiepie keyboard, but this time I'm getting rid of everything I don't need. The battery is taking up space, so I banish you to the Shadow Realms. I need space in the bottom of the case for something I call Operation Baseplate. In my subjectively objectively correct opinion, the board acoustics are a bit drab, a bit hollow. What does it need? You guessed it, density. It needs mass. Every corner, seam and angle was accounted for in this 3D model of the Pewdiepie case. With it, we measure the amount of space on the inner base of the board, do a little movie magic and laser cut brass base plate. But I can't put in the base plate because of the existing tray mounting posts. I need to get rid of you. So I evicted them. From life. For the mounting style I want, I need a new PCB. I also picked up this FR4 plate. I'm gonna use these cotton candy switches, but they're stock and lubing is beneath me. Who do I know who can do this for me?
And done.
Whew.
Oh, okay, fine. Finally.
Oh! And after my 200 IQ gamble paid off, it was time to solder.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
The plate was ever so slightly too wide, and I can't just sand it down because the shards released from fiberglass are dangerous. The plan was to 3D print some standoffs for a gummy O-ring mount, but guess we're not doing that now, are we? I did eventually manage to squish the assembly into the case and it stays there via friction, but man, it blew all the wind out of me. I don't know if it was because I was already upset, but I just wasn't feeling any of the keycap sets I tried for this board.
Work.
I'm gonna call it quits. How on earth am I gonna find keycaps that really shout Pewdiepie keyboard?
PewDiePie!
Yeah, I bought this projector for this one moment. I didn't really know how to transition from this idea to the next part in the video, so I thought I'm gonna print PewDiePie's face on his keyboard via dye sublimation. The process of transferring a printed image into a surface through heat and pressure. Yes, I'm reading verbatim of Google, I'm not a pro sublimator. So I bought a new printer. You need an inkjet one, which I'm gonna tell you now, way more trouble than it's worth. TLDR, put the ink, not this one, specifically dye sublimation ink into the cartridge slot thing in the printer. Oh, and then you have to transfer them into these wasteman middleman bottles because the printer doesn't accept any old bottle. No.
Should probably wear gloves.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is probably one of the top 3 decisions I've made in my life.
That was not supposed to happen. That was not still.
Whoa! Boom! Dye sublimation ink all over the floor. I rush to get a sponge and scrub the ink off my mum's wooden floor before it soaks in, attentively making sure I don't miss a spot. When the job seems done, I remove the failed ink bottle off the ground and turn left to see...
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
An inksplosion on my mum's walls that she painted 3 months ago after not painting for 10 years. Oh, equal parts stupid meant equal parts survival. I came up with the best temporary solution I could. I know you guys probably think this is a dumb bit for the video. This was my real temporary solution. That green screen has been up for the last 5 days. I destroyed the evidence, left a 1-star review and filled the remaining bottles in the sink. Ink-proofed my ironing board and did a deep dive into how bottles work. Once the preparation was done, I tried the refill a second time.
Okay, 3 more. I can do this.
1 bottle down, 2 bottles down, 3 bottles down and a weird ink spill, but it seemed promising. No way. Yes! I could barely hide my joy at setting up a printer. I am the greatest ever. You see, all this other stuff I did to make it look like I have no idea what I'm doing, it was planned. What I printed out was a miniature version of my logo, just big enough to cover the face of a keycap. To make sure the paper stays in place, I held it down with some heat-resistant tape. Then, to help the paper make proper contact with the top of the keycap, I cut these little sheets of Teflon paper into squares, layered it onto the target, and prepared my heating element, an iron.
Oh,
Don't stop breathing on me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Carefully remove the tape to reveal... Huh? Maybe it just needed more time. Nope. Maybe just a little bit more time with... Nope.
That didn't work either.
I kept doing the same thing, thinking the issue was more time under pressure, when the solution was actually time under pressure. Alright, let me Mark Rober this. When I looked at the press at eye level, I saw that because of the concave top of the keycap, even with the layers of Teflon paper, most of the middle part wasn't making proper contact with the surface, no matter how hard I pressed or how much extra time I added. The solution, as documented by other videos, was to sandwich some thicker silicone or other heat-resistant material between the paper and the heating element, this way ensuring proper contact. The result?
Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so good.
An overwhelming success, and oh, I knew I had to take it a step further.
Oh, yeah. That is really
I'd planned to put a little Felix on every keycap, but then realised, what's better than 50 small feli? Exactly, one big one. But
So I'm currently using a clothes iron to do this thing right here. Ooh, still hot. You know, it gets the job done, but like, I've seen people dye sub t-shirts and stuff, and that's way bigger than the surface area of an iron. So I was thinking, okay, how are they doing that? Look how big that thing is. I need a heat press. Look at that. All of that in one go. Imagine the number of keycaps. Imagine the productive potential. I need one of those.
But I'm all out of money. Maybe I could sell something to generate the funds to...
Yep. Cool. This video is sponsored by Shopify. They're gonna help me sell these keycaps. If you want to start a business, you know, sell things online, in person, it doesn't matter. Use Shopify. Their easy to use all-in-one commerce platform means that even I can sell these really dumb, very good keycaps with no prior experience. Okay, I need a good business name. Every good shop has a good name. Shop Mr. Beast, .tt.store. I really wish the Glarses company did as well as some of those guys. Right, so last thing I don't know is how much I charge for these. I just want to make enough to buy a heat press, right? Which, wait, how much do heat presses actually cost? That is way more than I thought. Why is it so expensive? It's just a big iron. What the heck? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, but doesn't matter. I'll sell them for £10 a piece. Is that too much? That's too much, isn't it? Okay, I will throw in a cherry MX Brown, right? That's funny. You'll buy it. You'll buy it, right? You'll buy it. Just like that, Shopify has armed me with the ability to match my craft with the people who want it. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Use my link in the description right now for a 14-day free trial.
The heat press arrived a day later.
Just like in the video. Oh, I had to use my little dinky phone timer. Dude, it does it by itself. I know that I need to align all of the keycaps in the right position. I literally have one chance. I don't have any spare keycaps or nothing like that, so it's do or die.
Once I transferred the original wave and white keycaps to the keyboard,
oh, I'm really nervous. I really don't want to mess this up.
I made a split decision about which face to sublimate and prepared my tape and silicone for the last time. And as I grabbed all $170 of that glorified iron, I reminisced about how I even got here. I took up the mantle, decided not to back down and modded the keyboard however I wanted. Brass base, PCB, plate, switches, keycaps, projector, printer, paper, sublimation ink, bottles, tape and heat press. Summed up to one barely legible Pewdiepie face and one pot of brilliant white paint to fix my mum's wall. I'm never modding a keyboard ever again.